Hey YouTube. So today I was going to show off my Miles Davis Kind of Blue Mobile Fidelity box set. I was real excited when Mobile Fidelity announced they were going to release this. This is the album that got me into jazz music. I liked jazz up to the point till I heard this album, but I really didn't know much about the artists or anybody specifically. The first time I heard this, I fell in love right away. Got me interested in listening to jazz, finding out more about it, more about different artists and groups. So I was real excited when, again, this came out on the 45 RPM release. So we got side one. The whole side one is So What, which is, if you haven't heard jazz, or let me take that back. If you've heard jazz but you're not familiar with music or titles or artists, I'm willing to bet you've probably heard So What and All Blues. They're very, very popular songs. They're played quite a bit. You may not have realized you've heard it, but if you listen to it, you'd recognize it most likely. I'd be pretty shocked if not. They're pretty common. These sets are numbered. So obviously that one's 2468. This is the stereo version. The only, I guess, complaint I would have had would have been if this would have been on the mono, like a mono release, because I believe the original pressing was pressed mono, recorded mono, but it's not a big deal. Sound quality is excellent. They did a very, very good job of mastering this. This a little bit better without the wrapper and sleeve on it. I've seen two of the box sets released by Mobile Fidelity. Blonde on Blonde by Bob Dylan, and this one's the only two I've actually personally seen, and they come with these padded protectors for the inside. They always do a very good job of packing. This is the booklet. I believe this is the original back cover of the sleeve if you were to buy original pressing. It would look like this. If you are even remotely interested in jazz and have not heard this, start with this album. It's probably the greatest jazz record released. Arguably. I'm sure there's people out there who think otherwise, but... And as always, the Mobile Fidelity original master sleeves. Very high quality. One thing I respect about Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab is the fact that they take the original analog master recordings to press these and to mix these. One of the main reasons why you go vinyl records is for the analog sound. Some people do it for the vintage, just the feel of, you know, spinning a record and playing it on a turntable. But most of us are doing it for the sound quality. There's just a brighter feel to an analog recording on a good stereo system. Side one here, I went backwards on these. I believe that's it. There's a little cardboard cut out in here. I like to keep my albums as near mint as possible. So I mean, when I get things like this, I leave everything in there. So that's the Kind of Blue Miles Davis Mobile Fidelity 45 RPM box set. Like I said, you can get a pressing of Kind of Blue just about anywhere. It's probably, I haven't ever looked at the statistics, but I'd be willing to bet it's probably one of the most pressed albums ever made. It's just everywhere. It's just one of those albums that every format that comes out, this is one of the albums that one of the first albums you're gonna see them convert it to, because it's just one of those albums that when people are looking for a new format and a new sound quality, this is one of the albums that just everybody wants to buy. So again, very good quality, 45 RPM. It sounds great. If you're a fan of this album and you don't have an original pressing and you want just a high quality version of it, this is a very good way to go. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. So thanks for watching, and just subscribe for more videos. I'll have more vinyl videos going out weekly, so I just continue to show off my collection and show off anything that's coming in new. So definitely hit subscribe, and look out for more.